Brace yourselves for an escape like never before.
Oh, Nicki! Is this the Mystery House?
What, on your budget?
We go rural house hunting with a national treasure.
Oh my God!
That's unbelievable!
That is incredible!
The brief, a his and his country pad fit for superstar entertaining.
And what about the hot tub?
Yeah, get your cosy on.
Yeah.
Are you showbiz friends?
When it comes to the fame game, you know you've made it to the top when you're known by just one name only. In America, they've got the likes of Madonna, Cher and Beyoncé. Australia's given us Kylie. But here in the UK, well, we've got Biggins. And he and his partner Neil have called on us to help them escape to the country.
I think we might need one of those in the country, darling, don't you think?
A rug?
I think
you
we
could
will.
make them.
Do you think?
I could see you at the loom.
Biggins and his partner of 30 years, Neil, have enjoyed a lifetime of showbiz glamour in the capital. But now city living is nearing its final curtain.
We both love London.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic place, and I've been here over 50 years, and I love it. However, as always, things change, and some of them are good and some of them aren't good. I mean, it takes us an hour now in Hackney to get to the centre of London, to Soho. I mean, it's a nightmare.
I think by moving to the country, we'll certainly find a new niche. We'll be able to relax and enjoy the time together. Time to move.
Time to move.
Time to move on.
They want to swap the congested streets of the inner city for traffic of an altogether more rural nature.
You could come across combine harvesters, you know, they're difficult things to negotiate with. And cows, a lot of cows. That's what we're looking forward to.
You'll be Farmer Giles. Farmer Biggins, I should say.
Farmer Biggins, yeah.
Farmer Biggins.
Yes.
Although there's one bit of London life the couple hope to replicate in the country.
This is fantastic what we've got here. I mean, you know, we've got shops, we've got cafes, a chemist, butchers, but I just hope that wherever we move, we've got somewhere like this nearby which we can use, because I'd hate to miss out on this villagey approach to life.
For their big country escape, Biggins and Neil are hoping for a detached, single-storey property with a large living room, 3 bedrooms, a manageable garden and proximity to a train station. Their budget? £1.25 million. And the place where Biggins and Neil want to make their escape?
So we need to be only 45 minutes from the centre of London on a train. And we could be east, west, north or south.
So, after much deliberation, we've decided that heading out west to Buckinghamshire and Berkshire is going to be best. In south-east England, the neighbouring home counties of Buckinghamshire and Berkshire are prime hotspots for home buyers who, like Biggins and Neil, want idyllic rural homes within easy reach of the capital. But they don't come cheap. In Bucks, the average price of a detached property is about £859,000. You'll get a little more for your money in Berkshire, and there's a chance you'll rub shoulders with royalty.
I moved here 26 years ago, drawn firstly by the river, but had no idea how friendly it would be. It's just the most magical place to live. I think what Biggins and Neil would love about the area is everybody smiles and everybody says hello to you as you walk past them in the street. And knowing Biggins, he'll be there for half an hour talking after that. He'll know everyone within a couple of days.
And it's here in Buckinghamshire, in the beautiful riverside town of Marlow, that we're starting our house hunt. Biggins and Neil should be with us any minute now.
I don't want to be late.
No, all right, we won't be late. Turn right here.
Any minute now.
No, she's round here somewhere. Do a Huey, turn round here.
Right here?
Yeah, no, do go, yes.
I'll make up your mind.
We're turning round.
I hope they haven't got lost.
On Buckinghamshire's southern county border, Marlow takes pride of place on the River Thames. So it should come as no surprise that Olympic rowing legend Sir Steve Redgrave has long called the town home, along with a host of other celebrities.
Yeah, everybody know who lives in the Marlow is a BBC chef, Tom Carriage, and another Chris Evans. They come with their kids.
I've seen Steve Backshaw, the BBC presenter, and Helen Glover there as they're married. Helen Glover is an Olympic rower, so Matthew Pinsent as well. Who else have I seen? I've seen Ricky Gervais.
Biggins and Neil can also expect to see many of the restaurants and coffee shops they're familiar with. The lively high street is full of trendy boutiques with a food scene that attracts diners and schools that attract parents from far and wide. There's a branch line that connects to London, and just around the corner from it...
Right, so where are we going?
Well, I don't know. It's somewhere around here, but it's there. It all looks very similar, doesn't it?
They should be able to spot me. Biggins and I once danced together for comic relief, so he should remember me.
Oh, there she is. Oh, look. Hello. Hi. Stop. Nicki! Darling, how lovely. This is so exciting.
I'm thrilled. Look at you both.
Mwah.
An absolute vision. We got the pink memo.
Oh, look, here's Neil.
Oh,
Hi,
looking
Nicki.
gorgeous as well.
Thank you.
Now, the last time,
Nice
of
to
course,
see
we
you again.
were filming Grease,
We were.
playing the leads in Grease.
We were trying, weren't
Have you
we?
still got those leather trousers?
I do, but sadly, they don't fit anymore. Yeah, those days have gone.
Well, isn't it exciting?
Well, hopefully we're going to find you your new home.
Yes,
very
please.
excited.
Are you feeling confident?
Very.
Very
Yeah?
confident.
Well, the great news
Very
is,
confident.
first property we've got lined up, literally just around the corner. Should we get
Fabulous.
started?
What a good
Yes,
idea.
come on.
This
Oh.
way.
Don't leave me behind.
Hang on. Oh, what a lovely corner.
Biggins, Neil, may I present your first property?
Well, I like it.
I'm really impressed.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think it's really nice. I don't know, there's something about the shutters I like, which is ridiculous. It's very, very pretty, and it's a bungalow.
Yeah.
Which, you know, was something we wanted. You know, I've had a new knee put in. You know, stairs sort of frighten me a bit now, you know. Nice car parking space. You're ready to come visit us
Yeah.
and park your
Oh.
Rolls Royce here. Or Rose Canardly. Do that one, Rose Canardly. Rose Dawoil, Canardly, get up the other.
Well, it's only been a few minutes and we've started.
Much like Biggins when he famously transforms into a pantomime dame, this detached home has also undergone several makeovers. Today, it's barely recognisable as the 1960s post-war bungalow it started life as.
Very, very nice.
This is the main drawing room, is it?
It is, but I've got quite a bit to show you next door.
Have you?
Yes.
They're very stylish, this couple, whoever owned it. I like
Yeah.
their style.
Yeah,
Is that one of
you
those
could-
clever
but it-
televisions that is a picture, do you think? I think it is.
Yes.
I like that idea.
It's quite ugly in a room having a TV.
Yeah,
and that's
we try and
transforms
hide our televisions.
It feels a little bit tight for space,
Right.
Yeah.
but I think it's the way in which the furniture in the room has been
Yeah,
laid
configured.
out.
Do you know what would be
Yeah,
wonderful
they
if
would.
that corner wasn't there?
And what's to say you can't extend out? This property has already had 2 extensions done to it.
Really?
Yeah. Now, obviously, you've got to get the right planning permission.
Is that another room through there? Is that the kitchen?
It is. Would you like to have a look?
Yeah, I'd love
we
to.
would. We'd love to.
So you've got an open plan kitchen, stroke dining room.
Oh, this is fantastic.
I like this.
I love this. This is
Very, very nice.
really nice.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
We are sunshine boys, aren't we?
We are. Very, very nice indeed.
Very,
This
very
is
nice.
impressive. I like the fact that it's a kitchen living area because it's wonderful to watch the television whilst cooking. Well, I don't do much cooking now. Neil does all
We
the
love
cooking.
entertaining.
How many people do you normally cook for?
40?
You don't.
No. We're a catering company.
Of course. Silly me.
No, we can seat 8, can't we, comfortably?
Yeah, maximum 12, but
Yeah.
probably comfortably 6 to 8.
We once had Joan Collins and Barbara Windsor for dinner. And down in Victoria Park, there was a gay convention. If they knew what was in our house, can you imagine? 3 gay icons and Neil.
hill.
You would be the pinnacle. The pinnacle. I need an invite next time.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
I need an invite. Well, I think they'd be very comfortable here. I can see Dame Joan Collins sitting there.
Oh, yeah, she'd love it. You know, having seen this room, it's brilliant.
Well, I'm so pleased you love this property. There's still so much more to show you.
Oh, exciting. There's always room for a glass of wine.
Which they might wish to enjoy whilst relaxing in the bath of this contemporary family bathroom. There's also a separate shower room, this roomy double bedroom, and just opposite, a cosier double. And then this they've used as a dressing room, which I must admit I'd keep it as a dressing room rather than make it back into a bedroom again.
Oh, fantastic. They're very sensible.
I'm thinking of your wardrobe, Biggins. All those pantomime costumes. How many years have you been doing pantomime?
46, I think it is.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Do you keep every costume or do they go back?
I used to, and then it became too much. But this, I think, is a lovely room, this.
It is a nice size.
So this is the main bedroom with an ensuite.
Oh, look at this gorgeous ensuite. It's fantastic. It's really lovely.
Really
and the shower, perfect. Oh.
Rainforest shower.
There is one thing bugging Biggins.
But I don't like the word bungalow. I love this.
What should we call it? Single level living?
Lateral living.
Lateral living.
Lateral living, the LL.
The LL.
The lateral living lifestyle continues with double doors opening onto a private southwest-facing courtyard and garden. There's also a separate second garden at the side of the property with a patio, lawn and a shaded wooden seating area. But back in the courtyard, things are about to get really juicy. This is their apple juice from their apple tree.
No.
You've got to guess roughly how many bottles of apple juice that one tree produces.
I would say 100.
Well done, 150 bottles.
Oh, that's
from that one tree.
That's 3 a week.
God, that's
It's
amazing.
incredible, isn't
Marvellous.
it?
Wow.
So when you have your A-list celebrity friends round here, you can charm them with your own apple juice.
Could you cope with this, Neil? This is a good
Definitely.
space.
This is a very manageable space, easy to maintain. You'll be pressing the apples. And,
in your dreams.
I'll be sitting here having a glass of wine.
So, what are we thinking then on the price?
I hope it's not, but I think it's £1.2 million.
What do you think, Neil?
I think just under $1 million.
The asking price, and it has literally gone on the market this month, is £1,150,000.
Very good.
A solid start for this contemporary detached four-bedroom bungalow in a connected town.
I can see myself living here. I think it's a very nice, entertaining house, mainly because of that fabulous kitchen and this lovely garden. It's perfect. I could move in tomorrow.
I feel really delighted, actually, because we've seen every room which has ticked all boxes for us, apart from one room which I'm really not sure about. But certainly in the future, I would think about extending the living space, but certainly for the moment, well, I think Biggins and I could live here happily ever after.
Buckinghamshire delivered, now for the turn of Berkshire. And I'm taking advantage of the half-hour drive time to give Biggins a grilling. Now, here's one for you. I don't know how easy it's going to be to answer. Out of all the incredible things that you've done, professionally and personally, what would be the highlights?
Out of the whole of my career, which has been so fantastic, winning the Jungle was extraordinary because, you know, it's voted for by the public and it was such fun. I really enjoyed it. I slept the best I've ever slept in my life, in the open air.
Have you ever camped since?
No, I hate camping. If you pardon the expression. I like my luxury, but I certainly have no regrets that I did the Jungle because I loved every single moment of it.
The second house we've lined up is on the edge of the Berkshire village of Arborfield, 8 miles southeast of Reading. It's just a 10-minute drive to Winnersh railway station, from where there are direct trains to London Waterloo in an hour and 15 minutes. And up a long, sweeping drive is this 120-year-old former coach house on a generous quarter-of-an-acre plot.
Well, I never. Where have you brought us to this time?
This looks
Look at
absolutely
this.
fabulous.
Doesn't it look interesting?
Yeah.
Very different from the first proposition.
This is lovely. I love it.
And what about the hot tub?
Yeah, get your cosy on.
Yeah.
All your showbiz friends.
You showbiz friends.
Yeah, in the hot tub.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. But anyway.
I'm tempted.
Yes.
I'm tempted.
I just love this whole setup here. It's lovely.
Really love the feel of it. I really do.
I do.
Shall we start?
Shall we?
Shall we? Come on. We've been very polite again, aren't we? Shall we?
We're starting by sizing up the sitting room.
Wow.
What you expected or not?
No, not at all. I'm slightly put off by the spiral staircase.
Do you want the good news about the start?
Is there good news?
Well, it would be if I could say it. The good news about the spiral staircase is it's been beautifully done up there, but you don't need it.
Right.
You've got so much on this floor.
Right.
We'd basically be lateral.
Yes, lateral living. How can we... I'm going to use that from now on.
LL.
Lateral living. LL, yeah.
No, it's a lovely space, this.
Yeah.
It's very good. And I like the fact what do they call those things?
Fireplace?
No, yes.
Ingle nook?
No, the thing inside that gives all the heat out.
Oh.
Multi-fuel?
Yeah, what's it called? It's called something.
Wood burner.
Oh, that's it, yes. Thank you. It's the wood burner.
It's the wood burner.
We got there in the end.
Should we keep going?
Yes, please.
Let's go into the kitchen.
Wow, this is quite something.
Open plan.
Fabulous.
Yes.
It's a very solid house, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The floors are remarkable. I love the floors.
But let's not forget the dining area. Interesting table, have you noticed?
Billiard table, yes.
Yeah. Never seen one of those before.
Oh, you haven't lived, have you?
I haven't lived. I'm thinking of your parties now. I'm really thinking of your parties.
If the price is right, I think I would rip all this out.
Yeah. Different show, but you definitely could do that.
Yeah.
That's the only joke you're going to get from me for the whole of this tour.
But I think I can imagine us creating that kitchen we've just seen in here.
So this is this side of the property, this wing.
Yes.
Should we have a look at the next one?
Please. So this is the bedroom quarters,
Yes. The slumber area.
The slumber area.
The slumber area.
4 of the property's 5 bedrooms lie off this corridor.
You've got lots of artwork, haven't you, in your current home?
Oh, yes.
Tall ceilings.
Oh, this is great.
This would definitely
They
be...
work.
Yes.
This double overlooks the front.
And then another bedroom there. I like this bedroom.
Actually, it's a nice bedroom, isn't it?
It is. Really nice.
Very nice. Big room.
So you've got an office here. Then
God,
you've got...
this is useful.
It's a lot, isn't it? Even I'm losing track of how many bedrooms and rooms there are with this property.
The family bathroom has a roll-top bath and a separate shower. Next door is the main bedroom.
With
Really
ensuite.
big room.
What a nice bathroom.
So you can relax in the bath. However, I think this bedroom has the best view because look at those doors leading out onto the garden. Look, he's off.
This is very nice.
Now, the owners did say you can test the house, so you truly are testing the house, aren't you?
Right, I'll go on the other side.
Oh, I'm losing both of you.
Oh, it is lovely. Look, that mulberry tree looks gorgeous.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's divine, isn't it? It really is.
Isn't it lovely?
Idyllic.
Still got a few more things to show you.
Like what?
Oh, we haven't done the garden, we haven't looked at the gym.
Oh.
Come on,
Come on.
time to move.
All right.
If we move, he might follow. What do you
Yes,
reckon?
I will follow, I promise.
Yeah?
Just keep your feet up for a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get your breath.
Get your breath.
If Biggins and Neil fancy it, they could create a self-contained guest wing. Just off the kitchen diner is a gym. Not sure if it's their cup of tea or not, with an ensuite double next door.
So would you two keep this as a gym, do you think?
Well, I think I would be...
Where's it gone?
What? Biggins?
So you're back with us then. Did you enjoy your 40 weeks?
Oh, I love a little bit of a rest in the afternoon.
So what do we think then?
I think there's quite a lot to do.
New kitchen, new bathrooms.
So if the price is right, then it could be very interesting. But I think the structure and the actual form of it is great.
So
you
should
feel
we
you
get
are
to the
part
crunch?
of the countryside. Yeah.
You go first this time, Neil.
Okay, the property is probably worth 850,000.
And I'm cheekily going to say, I hope it's worth £800,000.
You're both quite a bit out, I'm afraid.
God.
By quite a large amount of money. The asking price is £1.25 million.
Wow. Oh my God.
It's a lot of money. Someone could come tomorrow or this afternoon and move in and be very, very happy.
It's a splendid family home.
It is, and it's got, you know, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. I mean, it's terrific.
Just missing the mark for Biggins and Neil, but what potential this rural 5-bed converted coach house has. Leaving London's West End theatre scene behind will be a big wrench for Biggins, as a spectator and as a performer. However, regional theatres like the Kenton in Henley-on-Thames can provide that theatrical fix. Hollywood stars including Kate Winslet, Jeremy Irons and Dame Diana Rigg have all trodden the boards here. And tonight, for one night only, another household name is making their debut on the Kenton stage.
Hey!
What do you think?
Absolutely hideous. Put the wig on. Be professional.
Thing.
I love the shoes as well,
Oh,
by the
yeah,
way.
we couldn't forget the wellies, could we?
No,
Escape into
wellies,
the
very
country,
good.
yeah.
Now, listen, a few tips.
Yes.
Put your arms out like that, that's it. And you love the audience. Oh, marvellous. You hate the audience. Oh, that's wonderful, very good. And you cry. Oh, you're emotional. You are the star of the show.
I wouldn't quite go that far.
Oh, I don't know, I would.
How would I welcome everybody?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, welcome to the Kenton Theatre.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, welcome to the Kenton Theatre.
Hooray!
One applause in the front and that's about it. Yeah, I think I've got some work to do, don't you?
No.
So what can you expect from your performances?
Well, you can expect anything. You mean, for instance, you could have a custard pie thrown in your face, you could have a bucket of water thrown over you, or you could have a child vomit all over you.
Really?
Yes, really.
I pass on that one. Now, we've got some serious business to attend to, so we need to find Neil.
He's behind you.
Yeah, very funny, I'm sure
No,
he
he
is.
really is. He's behind you.
Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, yes, he is.
No, I'm getting good at this. Oh, no, he isn't.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, no, Neil, not real water! Bravo!
I honestly thought that was what... This showbiz malarkey. It's not very glamorous, is it?
And on that note, I'll call it a wrap.
Bravo, Nicki!
Many of Biggins's contemporaries, as well as ordinary country folk, live happily in the home counties.
Biggins and Neil would like the country because they're very affable people. They'd be immediately embraced. And Biggins in particular would have a fete to open every weekend in the summer, jumble sales and village quizzes. He would be busy, but he'd be greatly embraced and enjoyed. I think there's something quite bucolic about him. He looks like somebody who should be in the country, maybe even with a funny hat and a straw in his mouth, you know. He'd be better off here. Come here, Biggins. Have a good time. Loved you both.
Big names, of course, require superstar homes. So this one should make an impression. On the market for £2.5 million, it's an award-winning architect-designed 4-bedroom home with a sensational kitchen, dining, living room, the perfect party pad. If you'd rather keep a little more incognito, this attractive cottage, built in the local area's traditional brick and flint style, is on the market for £625,000. Blingy or bijou, there's much in this region for a connected country escape. So we had a fantastic day yesterday with Biggins and Neil, showing them some beautiful properties in stunning locations. We also had a little smattering of showbiz stories as well. But before I show them our mystery house, which Biggins is super excited about, we have something very special up our sleeve. Biggins prides himself on his address book. What he hasn't anticipated that here at Escape to the Country, oh yes, we only deal with VIPs. So, taking an interval from property hunting, we have a very important appointment at this glorious country pile.
Oh, I say. Oh, Nicki, is this the mystery house?
What, on your budget? Now, this isn't for sale, but if it looks familiar, you'd be right. This is Highclere Castle, known to millions all over the world as Downton Abbey.
Oh, look at this, dear Nick. Yeah. Nicki, Biggins and Neil, welcome to Highclere. Neil, come and meet me in the Rose Garden. Oh, I see. Nicki and Biggins, please follow Louis. Oh.
Who's it from? Who's it from?
Lady Carnarvon.
Oh.
Been summoned.
Yes.
Oh, right. Louis, which way to the Rose Garden?
That way.
And we'll follow you.
Follow me.
Good.
This Grade 1 listed country house, built in the early 1840s, has nearly 300 rooms.
Wow.
Oh, it's extraordinary.
Good heavens.
Look at the light flooding in.
Unbelievable. Now, this is the room I want for all my art.
I think you might need to dream on. Head butler Louis has worked here for 15 years and knows a thing or two about etiquette for entertaining. First of all, how should I refer to him?
Mr. Biggins or Lord Biggins?
Lord, I think.
I prefer
His
Lord.
Lordship.
Yes.
Of course he does. Right.
So wine and water or any liquids are usually served from the right, with your right hand. We usually try to grab the bottle from the bottom.
I'm afraid.
Screw top.
Screw top.
Budget cuts. I'm sorry. We're looking after the pennies.
Pour the wine and make sure you don't drip on the table. So you want to do a little twist. If possible, you got your left hand behind your back, so you kind of.
I'm shaking. Oh.
Would you like to try the wine, sir?
Would you like to try the wine, sir?
Red.
I passed the first test.
Yes, very good. More from a local supermarket, I fear.
Not from the cellar.
No.
Highclere is the family home of the 8th Earl of Carnarvon and his wife, the Countess of Carnarvon, an author and keen horticulturalist.
Now, you must be Lady Carnarvon.
And I hear you must be Lady Biggins.
Indeed.
More opportunities for Neil to cultivate a garden are amongst their country move ambitions.
It's still looking magnificent even at this time of year.
Absolutely beautiful. Are they easy to grow?
Very easy to grow. Do you know, most plants are easy to grow if you plant them correctly. If you look after the soil, then you're a good gardener. So it's as simple as that.
Back inside, I can't help but think I got the short straw here.
Make sure you get right into the crevices.
And then we can have a few of these blue as well. So it's blue and yellows and oranges.
Head housekeeper Jason is responsible for keeping the castle looking pristine.
We actually go in and twist, like so.
Could I be a master duster, do you think?
I think we'll have you on board our team.
Gorgeous. Yeah, it's looking better already.
Well, we've all earned a Highclere high tea.
Coronation chicken ones are delicious. I'm going to have one of those.
Already
Thank you.
spied that.
What is this lovely flower called?
It's called goldenrod. It's quite tall.
Goldenrod?
Yes.
I like a goldenrod.
With the fresh-cut blooms taking centre stage. You are so passionate about the castle, aren't you?
And the land, because I think it's about stewardship, and I think it's a metaphor for where we all are today, and that I'm just trying to steward this house. So another 100 years, I hope someone's sitting under this tree having a different afternoon tea, perhaps.
Yeah.
And I think in this world, we're trying to figure out that we should be looking after it.
Yes,
So in another
absolutely.
generation, there is still a world for someone to walk amongst the trees or garden.
Because the castle is a family home, but also you have to run it as a business at the same time.
Yes, well, I mean, we need, like everybody else, family or business, you need a little bit more money coming in than going out. And there's no secret trust fund, there's no pot of gold. I obviously keep looking for one, but in the end, we're just trying to make people happy who come here.
How lovely.
Lady Carnarvon, I know Julian Fellows really well, but I think there might be someone a bit more important than him in the casting department. Do you have access to the casting couch?
What part would he play?
Is perhaps you could be a naughty guest.
Yeah, exactly, a naughty
what she
guest.
really wants to be,
Exactly,
isn't it?
yes.
Oh, he's always a naughty guest.
That's so true.
Cheers.
Yes, no.
Cheers.
Here's
to
both
all
of
of
you.
us.
Thank you very
and
much.
genuinely, I hope you
Thank
find
you.
something that makes you happy.
What a fantastic week we're having, and it could be about to get even better. Bring on the Mystery House. To get there, we're heading further afield to the hamlet of Goring Heath in South Oxfordshire. This is the most rural of all our locations, but within just a few miles, there are direct trains to London with journey times of under an hour. As for the final fanfare, well, we've mustered up a little bit of escape to the country magic with a totally one-of-a-kind property. It's got the old and the new, and the up and the down.
So it is time for the Mystery House, and I know that Biggins and Neil are particularly looking forward to seeing this. If you'd like to follow me. So as you can see, a very generous hallway leading us through to some fantastic entertainment spaces. Now just think of the people that Neil and Biggins entertain. I think they'll be very, very happy here indeed, but there is one outstanding feature with this property. Follow me and I'll show you.
This extraordinary home has been built around a converted Victorian water tower. And if Biggins and Neil are looking for a showstopper, then this could be it.
It reminds me of something from a fairy tale, which has given me an idea.
Look at this beautiful garden.
It certainly is beautiful. A quarter of an acre of wow that backs onto woodland and fields. And there's nowhere better to appreciate the views than from the top of the tower.
Welcome to the Mystery House.
It's Rapunzel.
Stay there, I'll come on down.
Oh, Rue, I hate to tell you this, but your ends are split.
He's so cheeky. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is about as far from lateral living as you can get, but, well, we thought we should go Biggins or go home.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. That's unbelievable.
That is incredible. Oh my God, that is amazing.
That's unreal.
I've never seen anything.
No, never.
We thought this would be the perfect encore. It really does represent your stature in the industry, doesn't it?
Unbelievable.
Striking, bold, glamorous, showbiz.
Stairs.
Yeah. Well, we might have an answer for that. We might have an answer for that. I love the fact that the practicality kicks straight in.
No, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I never expected it to be quite so...
Spectacular.
Spectacular, yeah.
Spectacular is the word, and it's got a bit of everything. It's got cottage, it's got cool, it's got cosy, and it's got contemporary, which is where we're going to start.
So as you can probably see, this is the modern part of the property.
No. God, you're good.
I would surprise you, exactly. My architectural knowledge is outstanding.
It's a lovely room, this.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Really bright.
And there's the tower, I suppose,
Yes.
the curve.
So the house has been built around it. Dinner parties, relaxing, and this sort of room, it's got underfloor heating.
Oh.
You could use this all year round.
Lovely. And what happens in the tower?
What would you like to happen in the tower? Murder mysteries!
All in good time, Biggins. All in good time. There's more entertaining space for us to cast our eyes over.
So this is the second reception space, leading through to an additional dining area there. The round room. Should we dine in the round room?
Oh, why not?
So that's the bottom of the tower then?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
So when you're having your epic parties,
Yes, epic parties.
yeah, you've got a grand house to show them.
Also on the ground floor is a boot room with a spiral staircase, of course, an enormous entrance hall which makes a statement, of which is the kitchen.
So out of all the kitchens I've shown you, this is probably the smallest.
Yes, but it's very nice though. It's
Yeah.
Very compact.
Yeah, it's beautifully equipped. Oh, I love these.
You love the pull-out, do
Oh, I
you?
love the pull-out.
You love a pull-out.
Yes. Look,
The champagne fridge.
the champagne fridge.
We've got one of those.
That's Neil's champagne
It's my
fridge.
champagne fridge.
Cards on the table. None of the rooms in this property are enormous.
No.
But what it does have is personality.
It's quite unique.
A little bit like you. They broke the mould, didn't they, Biggins? They definitely broke the mould.
I reckon there's enough space in the hallway to install a lift to access the family bathroom and 3 bedrooms that lie upstairs.
And into, I'm going to call this the main bedroom. 'Cause it's like a throne.
Isn't it gorgeous?
This is so sweet.
So nice. I mean, it
Gorgeous.
really is.
You've got that additional single room that they've cheekily taken for all their clothes, which I think
Excellent
really works.
idea. No, it's lovely. It really is lovely.
What about the space for the two of you?
It feels a little bit cramped, I have to say.
I think I agree with Neil. I think
Yeah.
for 2 of us, it's a little doll-like.
Yeah.
And they've done it beautifully.
They have, haven't
I mean,
they?
it is superb.
I mean, the thought of you two being in a princess's tower, I quite like it, you know.
Well, I don't know about a princess's tower. It'd be a queen's tower, darling.
Right, main event time. At the top of the tower above the principal bedroom is a study, or, as I'm going to call it, Neil's nest.
Wow, what a fabulous little space. Oh, this is my space, yes! Now I could have a little sofa here,
Neil!
telly over here, music here. Oh yes, I've got it all sorted.
Neil!
I'll be up here all the time, glass of champagne in one hand.
What's it like up there?
You'd absolutely hate it, Biggins. Just you stay down there and do the cooking.
The last space to explore is a self-contained annex in the garden.
This is a lovely little summer room, isn't it?
So could you imagine Dame Jones staying here?
No, she doesn't do self-catering. Can you imagine her in the corner there, buttering the toast, putting the jam on,
Yeah, I could.
making it... No. Well, you tell her.
The jury is out on whether the mystery house will be Biggins and Neil's happily ever after, but will they find the price charming?
Who wouldn't love this
Yeah,
garden?
true.
I mean, it's
You
fantastic.
couldn't, you know, what's not to like?
So what are we thinking when it comes to a price?
Well, I think it's £1,350,000.
Okay.
I think £1,200,000.
The asking price is £900,000.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
That makes a whole
Yeah.
new different aspect of it.
Well, I could fit my bed into that bedroom, and Dame Joan would love the annex.
No,
Where better than this fanciful former water tower for our flamboyant couple?
You look at that tower and it's just magical. A tower that fairy stories were made for. It's set in the most wonderful garden. So the garden now, I think, is really important. And that's what
It is.
miss
You
in
know, the
London.
garden is our
You know,
everything, really, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't have
And
that in London. And I think it really gives you
accentuates.
that joy of living in the country,
Yeah.
which is something we
Yeah.
want.
A great week, a great journey, and we've shown Biggins and Neil some beautiful properties. Now, perhaps none of them have completely hit the spot, but has the home county's countryside seduced them? I think our lovely couple will let us know.
Hey!
Hello again. What a lovely spot.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It is. And there's a famous line, isn't there? It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Ah, yes.
But have we finished on top? That's the question.
I feel... I'm going to get emotional.
Oh, you can get emotional because, again, it has been such
I've
an
fallen
amazing
in love
time.
with the country, Nikki.
But that's it. This is what it's all about.
It is very different and it is rather wonderful. Each venue has had its own place. I mean, for instance, the first house, we were very near the gorgeous village.
Yeah, Marlow's so beautiful.
Marlow is just beautiful, and it was a walk away. And then today...
Her mystery, eh?
Oh, my, it was just stunning. If I could, I'd have bought the garden and not the house. I mean, I think the garden was just magnificent.
Yeah,
it just showed us, I think, what we really do want. It's lovely, London, but there's more in the country.
So time like the present, as they say, and we should do it because we're falling in love with the country.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
We're going to have to do this soon, otherwise we'll never do it at all, you know?
That's true. I mean, look at this, look at this.
It's very important.
Here we are, sitting on the edge of a river, the Thames. Is it the Thames?
It is the Thames,
And
yeah.
it's fantastic. The whole thing is vibrant and is alive. You know, there's not one, it's not standing still.
Yeah.
And that's what the country does. The country moves in front of your very eyes.
I like to think of a move to the country, it's complementing your lifestyle, not compromising it.
I couldn't agree more. I
absolutely.
think a very good statement there, Nikki. You should do this more often.
Do you think I'd get a job? It'll be such a shame to bring this to an end. I'm really interested and going to be intrigued to find out what you do next.
It's been a real revelation, and I think it's absolutely spurred us on.
It really has.
To actually go to, definitely go to the country, whatever happens.
Wonderful. Thank you both. You're gorgeous.
Oh,
you truly
well,
are.
Thank you.
Showbiz kisses all round.
Thank you. Thank you.
As the curtain goes down on this special episode of the show, I want to end on one final thought. When most people leave the city to live amongst the beautiful greenery and scenery of the countryside, it brings them joy. But when Biggins and Neil make their escape to the country, they'll be bringing joy with them by the bucket load. And I'll see you again very soon. And as that famous showbiz saying goes, that's all, folks.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is. Biggins and Neil have put their house hunting on hold until after Panto season, but in the spring they will continue with the search for their dream home in the home county's countryside. If you would like to escape to the country in England, Northern Ireland, Scotland or Wales, you don't have to be famous. So why not apply online at bbc.co.uk/take part.